Dude, totally stoked about the win, but help me out for a second. They beat Russia, they beat the Czech Republic, and they just beat Norway. That would be Canada versus Sweden on New Year's Eve, my friend. You said we were going to that game, right? Yeah, we're going to be in Buffalo for that game, and yeah, it's okay to be patriotic. Just don't be too in-your-face patriotic, you know? Dude, you know me. I wouldn't do that. Now, would you mind turning up the thermostat a few degrees Celsius, please? Canada wins 10-1 against Norway. Dude. And even though Canada was heavily favored to beat Norway, they still had to face some adversity. Zach Kassian, as we now know, suspended for 2 games, and DeHaan, Schwartz, and Eakin all sitting out with injuries. On the bright side, lots of room on the bench. But seriously, short 4 players. But Canada starts off on a good note. Casey Cizikas, who's been very good as a defensive forward, opens the scoring for Canada, 1-0. Marking the first time these World Juniors that Canada has scored first. Then Brayden Schenn, Eric Goodbranson, and Louis LeBlanc 4-0 Canada just 13 minutes into the game. I'll get to Monsieur Schenn a little later. Who would score again, by the way, by the end of the period, along with Marcus Foligno. Canada with 6 goals in the opening frame. And with all the offense Canada generated in the first, you know who kind of got lost in the game story? Mark Vicentine, who only led in the 1 goal, that one by Yule, in the whole game. Did you guys know that Canada was actually outshot in the first? I know, right? In total, Vicentine stopped 31 of 32 shots he faced in his first start at the World Juniors. Now, I hate to glaze over the rest of the Canadian goals, but I'm going to. Dude, there were 10 of them. 2 more from Brayden Schenn, another by Eric Goodbranson, and Sean Couturier, potential first overall pick, also scoring 10-1 Canada. Here's a neat little stat on those 10 goals. Only 4 players on Team Canada did not get a point. One of those players being Cody Eakin, who was technically on the game sheet, but didn't actually play because he was hurt. Team Canada captain Ryan Ellis with another 3 points in this one, all assists, putting him up there with the top defensive scorers in World Junior history. So you guys are the fans. You know everything about the team, right? This is Ryan Ellis's 3rd World Junior. I want you to tell me your favorite Ryan Ellis highlight from any of the 3 World Juniors he's been involved in. And I'm going to make it tricky for you. You can't say the role that he played in the Eberle 5.4 second goal. Me personally, I like the goal that he scored against Russia that banked off the boards and off Bobkov's skate. Still don't know how he did that. And last but not least, he didn't get the player of the game, but hey, Brayden Schenn with 4 goals and 1 assist in this one. Funny enough, last game against the Czechs, he had 1 goal and 4 assists. This guy's such a boss out there that he's like, oh, you know, I think I'm just going to score goals today. Or maybe dish it out, I don't know, whatever I'm feeling that day. And in getting those 4 goals, Brayden Schenn ties Mario Lemieux and Simon Gagne, not bad company, for most goals in a game at the World Juniors. Fun fact, Lemieux's 4 goals, also against Norway. So besides getting the win and having a 3-0 record, which really is the most important part, Ryan Ellis, new standard for defensive scoring at the World Juniors. Brayden Schenn tying the likes of Mario Lemieux and Simon Gagne. It's crazy. So all right, 10-1 win, pat on the back. That's great. Let's go. Next task, Sweden. New Year's Eve, huge hockey rivalry. Where are you going to be? Where are you going to watch it? I'm actually going to be there. Are you going to be there? Hey, I'm coming too, Hollywood. And finally, what are your predictions for that game? For me, injuries are going to be a big factor, not only for Canada, but Sweden's battling some too. But after seeing what the guys can do with 4 players out of the lineup, I'm confident Canada has the depth to take on Sweden. X factor there could be Swedish goaltender Robin Lehner, who looks like the hottest goalie at this tournament right now. We've seen plenty of goalies steal the show at the World Juniors before. So Canada, let's close off 2010 right.